Hello, everybody. My name is Jasmine. I am the CEO of Diva Demeanor. Welcome to Diva Spotlight Episode 4. This is our first roundtable discussion. So I got my two girls here. We're about to get it in so they can go ahead and introduce themselves. We can start over here.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I am Shellsy Malveaux, also known as the Unconventional Shell. I am a blogger, I am a book club founder, and all along the way girl type of travel person. So,
And foodie.
And a foodie. Yes, I'm just everything basically. But yes.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us, Shellsy. And then right over here.
Hi, I'm Mariah. I am the owner of Space City Creations.
You own my line!
Yes!
I tell you her stuff.
Oh, it makes sense!
So I am Mariah Johnson. I am the owner of Space City Creations and the owner of the tutoring lab. I'm a great person.
She does a beautiful stuff. So, the first thing that I want to start off with. What was the first music video that you remember as a kid where you looked at one of the video girls and you were like, that's what a woman is. Like, that's what I need to look like. That's how I need to behave. That's what I need to do for people. Like, what was that first music video that you remember? You're smiling. You're smiling. What was it? Is it embarrassing?
No, it's not embarrassing because before, all the blogging and all that other stuff, I've always been creative with dancing. Mm-hmm. And one thing I really love is the dance girls in the music videos. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they look so amazing. I want to do that. And the one thing that points out is the girl from the Touch video from Mariah.
I love her, didn't you? First of all, she knows. I love her.
I was like, who is this chick? Like, not only did she play this innocent, sweet role, but she was just sick with it. Like, okay, you can touch, but you're not gonna touch me right away. And they'll do this little play on play. I mean, she was just the emphasis of being sexy and classy.
I still follow her on Instagram to this day. Like, I love her. Like, when I saw the video too, I was like, oh, I wish that was me. I want to dance like her. Like, cause she was like, it's like Mariah, and she wasn't like a video girl, like just
she was a
bikini and let me just shake my butt. It was like, no, she really danced like him.
It was actually choreographed. Well, not choreographed, but it was like a street dancer type of thing.
It was good.
Like, she was just real with it and raw, and it wasn't choreographed, and she wasn't twerking like you usually see nowadays. But she just brought something like fresh and just raw to the scene.
Mine was way different. So, imagine this, like little 12, 13-year-old Jasmine sitting in front of the TV, like watching Woodson Empire, and it's 2003. The Yin Yang Twins Salt Shaker video.
The girl in the red?
Yes!
Oh my God!
So, how did you know?
Because she was fire too. I like
So, it was this girl, like,
Shake it.
It was this girl, she had on like this fireman hat, and I don't know what it was about her. Like every single time I saw the video, I was like, I gotta be like that. Like when I get older, I felt like that's what sexy was. Like that's what a woman is. Like I have to look like that. And like I looked at the video recently because I was like, man, I really used to want to be this girl. I looked at it, I'm like, she wasn't even the main chick. Like the main chick was this girl in the front, really like chicken hair, like dancing.
She was doing the chicken hair hard.
The girl I wanted to be like, she literally was just pretty. She was just
she's a model. Look at the camera.
Yeah. But for some reason, I don't know why she stood out so much to me. Like, I really don't know what it is. But I feel like little girls now look at videos, it's like the same thing. It's like somebody in that video, they're like, I gotta be like that. How come my body not like that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I was looking at her like, man, I gotta be just like that. Do you remember yours?
I would say it had to be J-Lo and the Ja Rule when she had on the velour suit.
The
I need that.
Yeah.
I think it's between her and Sierra. Oh.
She was on top of
my gosh, on top of the man, I totally forgot.
And I can't dance to save my life, so I don't know where that.
I don't know why.
I don't know why, but I was just like, that's how we're gonna be dancing in the club. Okay, well.
And nobody danced like that in the club.
No.
This is the thing. It's like when I was little, like, I used to listen to, like, Lil' Kim and, like, stuff like that, but I didn't want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like now, like, the girls, they see, like, Megan Thee Stallion, they see Cardi B, they literally want to emulate, like, all the lyrics and want to be just like them. I'm like, so that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's different. I don't know what happened.
I feel like the huge thing that plays into it, like, thinking back on our childhood, we didn't have, like, Facebook, Instagram.
Yes,
we
you
had,
just see
like,
their personality.
Yeah, you just had TV, and that was it. Like, thinking about, like, where we were, like, and thinking about the kids now, for us to, like, really get on the internet had to come on a CD. Like, your mom had to get off the phone for you to, like, really, so just think about it, like, they had to get off the phone, and now, like, you can flip open. They don't flip phones, but, like, you can scroll up and be like, oh, crap, like, it's right there. So I feel like that, because since they see it everywhere, like,
and they feel like they really know them. They get a glimpse into their life. Like, that's who they are. I need to post like that, be like that.
You don't have to have cable now. You can have just straight
Wi-Fi.
internet and just connect to it.
It not even your Wi-Fi. You can just go to listen.
And just so back then, like, if you didn't have cable, you really weren't exposed to stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think it's the fact that the amount of exposure to all of it is very, the favorite word are toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very toxic. It's very toxic.
Like, the more that's in your face, it's more like, oh, this is the norm.
That's the norm, and
Yeah.
it's not the norm. It's not the norm.
Yeah, because it's crazy how, like, it just all trickles down. Like, people are always like, get off of hip hop. Why are you always talking about hip hop? Why are you always talking about how girls are, you know, seen in the videos? It's like, because I'm affected by it. Like, I get treated differently because of how, like, imagine a little boy growing up and he sees women as just being objects in videos. And listen to the lyrics, they get talked about like they trash. Like, you know, that's all he's hearing, that's all he's seeing. And so, how you think he gonna treat me? You know, is he gonna treat me like a princess? You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna treat me like, no, like that's how I'm getting treated. Like, even in my industry, like, even at work, like if you have like a male supervisor, or I'm pretty sure we all dealt with some stuff like this, you know, and they looking at you like you just a piece of meat. It's like, oh, first of all, I have a degree. They're like, yeah, that's fine, but what's up? Like, you know, I'm gonna give you a raise if you do this. I'm gonna, you know, that kind of thing, or like even friends. Like your male friends, like it's just like they look at you like you're just an object. Like you're not a human being. It's just like I'm either gonna sleep with you or
it's not even the object, like property. Like I own you, you owe me something. That's the thing too. Like a lot of people look at this like, oh, you know, I can treat her any type of way, and like if I give her money, then hey, she's gonna do whatever I tell her to, or demand it in another forceful way. It's like, how do we get away from people in general, like specifically men, just treating us like trash and looking at us in a different perspective than just property and object?
I need to hear some stories now. I'm gonna share one. So like, this is when I first realized that this was a problem. It's like, you know how sometimes you know it's an issue, but you just like go along with your life, but it's like something hits you one day, it's like, this is a huge problem. So I was really, really heavily involved with like the Christian hip hop industry. And we did like a lot of street outreaches, stuff like that. So I'm at this outreach, I'm serving, I'm there because of the kids, because of the community. You know, I really just had a heart for that. And so I'm there, and like this guy walks up and he's like, so which one of the rappers is your baby daddy? Which one of the rappers is your husband? Which one you with? Which one you sleeping with? I'm just like, none of them.
Disrespect.
You know, and it's like, so even, like, not even just in hip hop, but like even in Christian hip hop, even in ministry, they're looking at you, like, if you're a woman, they're looking at you like, oh, you have to be somebody's accessory. Like, you're just here because of him.
Like, you here for
like, you don't have your own
agenda.
Yeah, like, you don't have your own purpose. I'm like, first of all, like, I went to school for this, for social work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a heart for this. Like, I really, and then he's like, oh, my bad. And it's just like, y'all really look at us like groupies. Like, no matter what, if you are there with a rapper, they're looking at you like a groupie. Like, you don't have anything else to bring but just to look pretty and sleep with him. I'm like, no, I'm here because I'm really serving. Like, this is what I'm here for. Women have, like, such a bigger purpose in the culture than just being cute and just being on the side.
That's so true.
Yeah. We're way much more than that. Way much more.
Yeah, so I need to hear some stories. So like when, like what was something that like really hit you one day? You was like, that's how men look at us? Is it really because like
Oh.
she like, oh, which one?
Okay, so I used to work for this company. And that's kind of how I started my tutoring and my nonprofit. Because I was his assistant and I would just go to like the meetings just to be the cute face, and I really couldn't say anything. So I used all of what he taught me in the poisonous way that he did and started 2 whole businesses off of that. Because I was like, okay, you're not going to talk, that's fine. I'm gonna do it on my own.
Right.
Okay. But it was so bad. Like I remember just going to like one restaurant and he was like, no. I was like, sir, I'm in college. I'm an educated
Yes.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything ignorant. Like it was bad. That was the first and last time I had that experience. So now I'm like, you know what? I don't want to sit at your table anymore. I want to make my own table, and then I can invite you to my table if I want you over here. But that was bad.
Did file sexual harassment at one of my jobs. Company is on a loan net. I'm not gonna expose them, but I told them about it. At first, I didn't want to, and when I finally told them about it, they were like, "Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna get his side of the story." And I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like nervous. I was like, I don't know. I said, okay, but listen, my only thing is I want to not work with him, period.
Yeah.
Like you need to put us on different shifts, different times or something, but I'm not gonna be with this person who blatantly like harassed me physically and verbally.
I'm sorry you had that experience.
Yeah, a very reputable retail company, very high end. But yeah, it was really sucky. So, what HR did and what the company did, all they did was just sent papers on sexual harassment, behavior, and conduct on how you should be expected to act in the company. They just sent me 2-3 pages of that, and nothing was changed when it came to time schedules. I'm still working with this person at the same time with him, and majority of the time we are by ourselves. So within those times where you know where the cameras are, he would like try to either attack me or touch me wherever he couldn't find that spot.
You would not be living.
Girl. And I really had to make a decision for myself because I was just starting off. Like I just majored in, I just graduated my merchandising and my business degree, and I'm at a company that's reputable, that's a good company to work for, and it looks good on the resume. And you telling me that I have to quit my job in order to like contain myself mentally and spiritually.
Yeah.
And I made a decision. I was like, you know what? Even though I'm doing a good job and promotion is like a little bit further in the future, I had to quit because I felt like I wasn't backed up by the company. I wasn't backed up by my managers. Like I felt no support, and of course, me mentally, I wasn't there anymore.
I'm sorry.
So. Yeah, that's the sad reality when you work. Sadly, I just didn't want to work with men anymore after that.
You know what the worst part about all that is? Like no one, like how she was saying, he had this person on his radar, he had this person on his radar. Like they look at us as, oh, women are so easy, but like, bro, you're the easy one. Like you are doing all this. Like we don't have to do nothing for just to get you. Like that's sick.
Nothing at all. I mean,
That's it.
that is like the one thing that annoys me so much. Oh my god. Like the dudes, like we all know the dude that was in college that slept with every girl on campus, and then he get with a girl and he like, you done been with 3 people? Like he want the girl to be. I'm like, but
First
you
of all,
just. Or then he talk about the girl so bad. Like he sleep with a girl, he like, oh, she was easy. You slept with her on the first day too. You didn't know her either. You the easy one. What you mean?
That's a double standard. I don't get that. Like the dude sleeps like
It
13,
needs to-
15 people, and then you come across a woman who sleep around like what you said 3-4. Then you look at her funny. Why is that such a double standard?
And it's all the way down to like even little boys. I remember when I worked at the community center, like little boy, like I would hear them call girls hoes. Like these girls ain't slept with nobody, but they would call, and I'm just like, it made my skin crawl. I'm like, come here. Because it's like, why? What made you have the audacity to call this little girl hoe, like, for what? Like, and he's like, oh, because she kisses one dude and she kisses other dude. And you know why she did that? Because y'all boys, y'all lie and y'all manipulate. Y'all be like, oh, you so beautiful. Oh, I want to be with you. And that's why she's doing that. She's doing that for love. She's doing that because she thinks she's about to be in a relationship.
Right.
And you going to call her a hoe because no. Like, that's...
Because she put herself out there. Because she was open to that chance of love. Man, oh gosh. Just, ooh. How old are they?
How old are they?
Yeah.
Elementary school.
It
was like 8, 9.
But at some point, we have to create a different culture and teach people how to do something different. Because, like how even the Bible says, if you know your brother is doing something wrong, and if you don't teach them the right way to go, he holds you accountable for it. So, like, when are we going to step up and be like, okay, let's do something different in order to get a different result? Because if not, that's just the definition of insane. You're doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Like, who's going to be the change? We have to be the change,
right?
Unfortunately.
And I feel like the feminist movement right now, it's kind of like, it's in a weird place, because I feel like it's two different extremes. It's like the people that shame you for being sexy, and then the people that's like, no, sleep with everybody, be a hoe. And so it's just like,
oh yeah, that
freedom.
Amber Rose had that little
the slut walk. Yeah, and I just don't know how to feel. I'm kind of like,
I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm all about embracing your sexuality. I'm all about embracing who you are. I'm all about not shaming girls for like wanting love, and then, but at the same time, I'm not gonna tell you just
sleep with everyone.
You know, and like it's the same thing. Like even like when we talk about just like what we're talking about, like the music industry and everything. Right. I mean, I love. How do I put this? I love women being sexy, but if they're exploiting themselves, people think that's okay. I don't know how y'all feel about that. It's kind of like, oh, well, she not in a dude's video doing it. She in her video doing it. I'm like, but you still... Yeah, like with Cardi B, maybe. You know, like, is it empowering if you're naked, but it's not a dude telling you to do it? It's you do it? It's kind of like the same thing to me. It's like...
That's a good question.
That's why it's like this little... I'm like, I don't know.
It's like teeter-totter.
I feel like it's a way to be sexy but classy. Like... You can show your goods, but you don't have to show all the goods. Like, make it work for it. Like, you know.
Here's my thing. I'm okay with it as long as you have talent to back it. Like, here's the thing. Don't sell sex. Don't come out like, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like, if you have the talent, you just happen to be sexy.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay, but if all you got is just, if you just put it in everybody's face, like, all your lyrics about sex, everything you do is just like, you ain't never got no clothes on. It's kind of like, okay, what are we doing? We're more than that. Like, it's cool to have that little thing about you, you know, about me. We a lot more.
That's true. That's very true.
It's teeter-totter also. Like, yeah, we can be sex, but how we know that she does it because, you know, of her self-esteem.
And that's like getting down to those root issues.
It's going to the root issues.
Let's get serious.
Like, are you doing this because you really love yourself?
Are you doing this
or are you doing it because you hurt?
Versus. Yeah. Ooh.
And that's the thing, because, like, okay, even for me, like, at one point I worked at Twin Peaks. I don't know if they have it, like, in every city or say, I mean, it's like Hooters.
I mean, it's a good franchise and some good food.
The reason why I wanted to work there, first of all, I needed to make extra money on the weekends. Right. And I was like, okay, where's somewhere super fun I can work? And I like their outfits. I was like, oh, that's cute. You know, it was like the girls are super pretty. You got to get dressed up, put your makeup on, you know, like kind of play that role. But when I was there, I wasn't like sitting on laps. I wasn't all in people's face. I wasn't like doing that. Because I mean, it's two ways you can go if you work there. Like, you can either be a waitress or you can find you a sugar daddy. Like, I mean, it's just like, that's what you can do. So she's like, let me see. So when I went there, I was just like, I'm here for 2 days, just Saturday and Sunday. I'm a social worker Monday through Friday. I'm just here to make my extra money, have fun. It's like football, football season. It's like you bringing people beers, you're part of the party. Like, it was just fun. You know, you get to talk to people. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about women, about society in general. But somebody from the outside looking in can be like, oh, she just she easy, she bitch, she's that. She's just exploiting herself.
Right.
You know, and so it's kind of like, I mean, I can see why you would say that. I mean, it is like, honestly, if you look at the business, it's all about, I mean, their selling point is we have pretty girls that work here. Come chill with them. They're going to bring you your beers
Pretty
and your
girls
burgers.
and good food. I'm sorry, that food is good.
Yeah, the food is
good.
Okay.
You ever had a burger? Good.
Yes.
Even though it's a topless, not topless, but a half naked girl serving to you, like, thank you, ma'am.
But that's when I quit, though. But here's the thing, that's when I quit. I worked there for a long time, and then I started getting super exhausted because I was working 7 days a week.
Yeah.
And so we had this 1 week, I forgot what it was called. It was like lingerie week or something like that. So basically they was like, okay, we're not wearing these outfits no more. Like, you know, like little jerseys, like crop top and little shorts.
Yeah.
They were like, it's lingerie week or whatever. And I was like, oh, so like a one piece, like little like, you can like have something tight. And they were like, no, like bra and panties. I was like, yeah, I quit. Like, I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not walking around with bra. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's such a thin line.
It's a thin line, but they crossed it. They crossed it.
I'm like, so all my everything over, like literally bra and panties. Like, I'm not walking around your establishment in bra and panties and serving people. Like, I'm not gonna do it. So that's what I'm saying. It's always like this thin line with everything. Even like with me right now being a dancer, it's always a thin line. It's like, oh yeah, we have these little cute outfits. We have like our little shorts. We have like our little, you know, my stomach is out, whatever. But it's always a thin line. Like, if somebody asked me to do their music, which happened, if somebody asked you to do their music, remember that story?
Yeah.
They asked you to do the music video, and they're like, oh, I want you to wear a thong in the video and sit by the pool and like shake.
No.
Like, they like, can you twerk? I'm a professional dancer. No, I'm not about to twerk. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, but it's a thin line because a lot of girls, it's so easy to fall over into it. Because if you really want to be a dancer, if you really want that for your life, you're like, I'll do whatever. Like, I'm gonna be in the video, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Oh, you want me to take this off? Okay, boom, I'm gonna do it. And it's so easy to fall into it. And I think a lot of girls, even with modeling, they're like, I just want to be a model.
That's why I stopped modeling. That is exactly why I stopped modeling, because so I have a nonprofit called Dream Alone Incorporated.
Yeah.
And I was modeling because I was going to coming out of an abusive relationship. So I was like, okay, what is another way to build up your confidence? Modeling, right? So it got to the point where like it was one show where it was a designer and he was actually like making the girls show their body. Like he was taking like full pictures behind the scenes of women naked. So it got to a point where I was like, okay, Mariah, if you want to be a role model, I would hate for a girl that's like coming up like, oh, I want to be like Miss Mariah, and like they Google me and it's a half naked picture up.
Right.
Exactly.
Like how can I tell you to live this life and do this, and then they see me doing this? So it was like, okay, Mariah, you can either choose this route and go this way, or you can choose this route and go this way. So I was just like, you know, maybe this route is better. So that is literally like one reason why that thin line is so thin. It's like pretty much non-existent if you're not really looking for it. Just because it's like, okay, if you want to, like how you were just saying, like you had, you dance, but you do it in its proper time and its proper place. Like you're on stage, you're not wearing your full-on costume to HEB,
Exactly.
to Walmart. Like that's not what you do.
Right.
So like it's all in its appropriate time, and I feel like, you know, if you want to be sexy, it has an appropriate time for you to be sexy. Like that may be where we're not really like teaching girls like it's okay to be sexy, but you can be sexy at work and still be like, you know, respected. You just have to know the balance of doing it. And I don't think a lot of people like put emphasis on that as much as it should be.
Right. They feel as if there's like no middle area.
It's no
You either have to be like this or you can be like this.
Yeah.
Like there's no choices. Like either you're gonna be really sexy or you just gonna be like a nun. I don't know.
And there's no way to do both.
And like, don't you hate like those memes and stuff? It'll be like, this is you, and it's like a picture of Cardi B, and everybody, but this is me, and it's like Aisha Curry. I'm like, well, I'm both. So, I can be both. I
can be a well-respectable wife and a mother and a cook, a well-established, well-known author and cook. How come I just can't be both?
How come I can't do both?
How come? How come I choose either or?
Well, we hope you really enjoyed this conversation, but now it is your turn to give us your opinion. What we want to know is, how can we shift women from this over-sexualized script into being just the whole beings that they are. Have women be seen as more than just pretty faces, more than just sexual objects, more than just accessories to a man. What can we do as men and as women, because this isn't just a female issue? Please leave a comment, share this, let us know your opinion, and we'll keep this conversation going. See you next time.